What's going on, guys? Welcome to my very first video on patchy rips. Today, as you can see in the title, we're going to be reviewing the Boulder, which is a pod device similar to the Juul, but I would say is much better than the Juul, honestly. This video isn't sponsored or anything. I didn't receive any, I didn't get this sent to me or anything like that. This is my very first vape video. Very first I'm doing a vape video. So I'm excited to give it a shot. Excited to give it a try. I vape a lot. I really enjoy watching videos like this, and I really enjoy just getting these products and trying them out, testing different juices and everything. So I figured, why not bring people along for the ride? Why not do it with people watching, and people can enjoy it as well? So right here, as you can see, we have, you want to focus on it? There we go. We have the Boulder right here. On the back here, we have a little light that lights up whenever you hit it and whenever you're charging it. Right here, we have a button to push. This right here is the pod. As you can see, the pod comes out. The way you fill it up, did it unfocus? The way you fill it up is right here on this side. You take this little thing out and you put the juice in it. Back here, on the back of the device, let's see if I can get this thing to focus again on it. Yep, right here. Oh, this is why I have to cut videos a lot. But right here, this is the way we charge it. It doesn't take a charging cable. You just plug this into, it's a USB or something. So you pretty much just plug it into a wall outlet, or one of, the thing that you put your charger into. So you don't need a cord. It has this. You plug it into whatever you plug your cord into. You can plug it, somewhere in your car, your computer, wherever. I mean, so that makes this, I think a lot of people see it as a downside of the product, and I'm going to talk about what I see are the ups and the downs of the product and what I like about it. I don't currently have the packaging, and I don't have all the papers comes with it. Pretty much just tells you everything about the device, and the packaging. So let's look at the upsides of the device right now, since I told you how it works. You click your pod on top there, like I just did. You press this button down, and you hit it. So as you can see, the vapor production on it is pretty good. You get a decent amount of vapor production. People don't usually look for vapor production in pod devices such as this. But, it has decent vapor production where you're going to hit it, and you're definitely, you're going to get more, I guess, smoke than a cigarette. So it's cool. You can do O's and tricks and stuff like that. I'm not good at that shit, so I don't feel like getting roasted right now. If you guys want to see me do tricks, I'll keep practicing, and tell me down below in the comments and I'll start doing that kind of stuff. Positives of this device. Let's talk about it. The button, huge positive. The button that's on this device is a huge positive for this device, because what I found with a lot of pod systems that is just a suck with no button is that it'll misfire or overfire where you're done hitting it, and it'll keep going for a second or something, or even sometimes even longer. I've found that with some devices, and I'll do reviews of those devices, and I'll compare devices eventually. But you're not gonna have that problem with this one. It's not gonna be overfiring, burning your pod up, which is good. With the button, I mean, I don't see why every pod device doesn't have a button like this. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense to have a button. It's getting kind of dark out here. Should I turn on a light? Is that better? But it makes complete sense to have a button on your pod, because if you don't have a button, misfiring. Another positive, I actually think this is a positive. I think the USB charging is actually a positive, that you don't need a cord, because a lot of things like the Juul requires a certain cord for you to buy, and it's their cord, and you have to buy their charger, similar to an iPhone. Or I think the new Galaxies, have different cords, and everything, the device you have comes with a specific cord to charge it, so you have to go out and buy another cord from them if you lose one or it breaks or you need another one. So it's really nice that you don't even need a cord, you just plug it into whatever. I think that's actually pretty nice. I think it's cool. It looks weird the way it kind of sits in there like that, but at the same time, whatever. It doesn't allow you to hit it while it's charging, but I have heard that you shouldn't be hitting your devices while they're charging because it'll burn the pods faster. I don't know how true that is, but that is something you gotta watch out for. The mouthpiece feels good on the mouth. I really like the way that it feels. I mean, it's a little bit I feel like it is a little bit skinny. Like, you can kind of, I'll kind of zoom in on it a little better. Should I get the focus? But as you can see, it is kind of skinny. It's not the most natural feeling like you do, well, I mean, when you're hitting these things, you know, and it's gonna start raining right now. That's awesome. But when you're hitting these things, you know that there's a device in your mouth, so it's not like that's a surprise or anything, but it doesn't feel the most natural. And I wouldn't say, but I'd say it's a positive because it gets her done. Any other positives? The juice capacity is kind of low on this. I don't know why. It says don't fill, on the thing it says don't fill up past shaded area. So like as you can see, the pod right now is upside down. And the juice is slowly lowering, but it kind of stays near the coils. Or not near the coil, near the cotton up here. So I'm not sure what that is. As you can see, like the juice then starts to fill up, but I don't know where it's going exactly. Like you're not supposed to fill it up past like this like black line. I'm honestly kind of confused on how that works exactly. Just need to focus on me again. I'm a little bit confused on how that works. I'm not sure. But I mean, once you get it filled up, I mean, the juice will last you just as long as anything else, is what I've realized. I've been using this for a couple of days now. And yeah, positive. If you like a good throat hit and you like a good buzz, you're definitely going to get that out of this with, you know, a high nicotine salt juice. You know, you get that throat hit, you will get a good buzz. This thing produces really good flavor. I will say that this thing produces really good flavor. I really like the flavor that does. The juice I'm using in this video, I'm recording this after the fact because I completely forgot to show. I'm currently using Clown's Drolly. I love the design on this juice. It's called Drolly. It's 45 milligrams, so you can kind of see right there. Really cool design. I really love the juices that Clown produces. I had refilled the pod with that juice. Originally, I had in the Naked Really Berry juice, which these are both blue raspberry flavors, because my favorite flavor is blue raspberry, and I freaking love blue raspberry flavors. This one's a 50 Nick. So like, since they're both blue raspberry flavors, like mixing the juice wasn't bad. I enjoyed the juices mixed. Sorry, I'm really trying to focus this camera right now. This is annoying as shit. Let's get into some of the negatives. Or, I mean, another positive I'll say is I like the shape of the device. The design is simple, so, you know, you're not doing this thing to show off, you just have it there. I think it's, you know, it feels kind of plasticky, you know, it's not like a metal, sort of like the, some of the things that Smog have are a little shinier, you know, this is just a pretty plain device. I'd say one of the negatives I do have for this device is, you know, I mean, some of my positives, like, I say the mouthpiece can kind of be a negative. It's not the most comfortable, but it's not a make or break on here. The one thing I will say, I'm not sure if it's the pod that I currently have, but whenever I'm hitting it, it kind of, like, makes almost like a wet sound, like it, like, almost feels like I'm sucking on juice or something. I'm not sure what that is. I'll hit it closer to the camera so see if you guys can hear it. It doesn't make the best sound when you're hitting it, which is, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're getting that nick hit, if you're getting good flavor, but I mean, for me, the sound, I really like the sound of a lot of devices. Whenever you hit them, the sound is just, I don't know, it's satisfying. Dude, I legit could not remember the word satisfying. How the hell does that happen? Sorry about the lighting, it's getting really dark. I don't know if this makes it a little better. I'll move it a little closer like this, because it's raining. It shouldn't be this dark, but it's raining, so, and my car is parked in a weird spot in my driveway right now. All my keys on me, but whatever. I'd say that's a negative. I mean, you could see the charging port as a negative, you could see the mouthpiece as a negative, but the flavor, that's fantastic. Hits really well. If you don't like a strong hit, that could be a negative. I like a strong hit, so it's definitely a positive for me. Overall, I say this device is definitely worth a buy. I mean, if you're looking for a good refillable pod device, I would definitely give this thing a shot. I'm pretty sure the company is Rock, And this is the Boulder, which is kind of funny, like, we named our company Rock and we produce something called the Boulder. I'm not sure what other devices Rock has. I haven't really looked into it, but I definitely will after using this device, because I really like it. I can see the lights on this side. So the light lights up similar to like how a Joule does. Really good flavor, really good device. I really like it. Let's hit this thing a few more times. Focus. Got a couple of O's in there, you know. Overall, good device. Would definitely suggest it. Like if you want to see more videos reviewing devices. Leave a comment down below what you usually use. If you're vaping along with me, tell me what you're vaping with. This thing's good. I like this thing. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, that bell button. Brand new channel here. Sorry, I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but oh well. Thank you guys for watching. All right, peace out, guys.